Hey warriors, wake up. You're not just going through the motions. You're trapped in a vicious cycle that most people never even recognize, let alone escape from. Slaves to anger, slaves to fear, slaves to every fleeting emotion and impulse that pulls your strings like an invisible puppet master, controlling your every reaction. Think about it for a second. How's that really working out for you? How many times has a minor slight from a stranger ruined your entire day, leaving you seething and unproductive? Or perhaps a colleague takes undeserved credit for your hard work, and you're left fuming for hours, maybe even days, replaying the scenario in your head instead of moving forward. Or worse yet, an incredible opportunity presents itself, but doubt and hesitation grip you so tightly that you let it slip right through your fingers, only to regret it later when someone else seizes it. This isn't truly living, it's merely surviving on autopilot, reacting to the world instead of shaping it. But there's a path out, a way to flip the script and turn your mind into a fortress of power. 500 years ago, a man named Machiavelli figured this out. While everyone else was writing fairy tales about morality and honor, he was studying raw human nature. He watched kingdoms rise and fall. He saw who survived and who got destroyed. And he wrote down the truth that nobody wanted to hear. Today, you're going to learn what he discovered. And after today, you'll never look at the world the same way again. If you're ready to take control of your fate, prove it right now. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I master my fate. Let's dive in. Number 1. Never reveal your true emotions. Let me make this clear. Showing your true emotions is a sign of weakness. Anger, fear, desire. These are the emotions that control most people. You think they make you human? No. They make you vulnerable. And vulnerability gets you used. What happens when you let your emotions show? You become a target. Think of a poker game. The worst player is the one whose face tells everything. A subtle shift in their expression, and their opponent knows exactly if they are winning or losing. The same rule applies in life. When you wear your emotions on your sleeve, people can read you like an open book. They see your weaknesses, they see your triggers, and that's where they control you. Machiavelli understood this principle better than anyone. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. That's the truth. People don't judge you by your intentions or your character. They judge you by what you show them. And if what you show them is weakness, then you'll be manipulated, controlled, and ultimately destroyed. Control your emotions, or they will control you. When something makes you angry, don't react. When you feel fear, don't show it. When you feel desire, hide it. Your emotions are your weakness. The more they know about you, the easier it is to play you. I'm not telling you to be cold. I'm telling you to be strategic. Hold your cards close. Don't let anyone see your hand. If they can't read you, they can't control you. People who have mastered this game, they don't react. They don't flinch. They stay neutral even when the world around them is burning. That's how they win. They keep the upper hand. They hold the power. The moment you let your emotions leak, you give away your power. You allow others to manipulate you, to push your buttons. When they see fear, they know how to apply pressure. When they see anger, they know exactly how to provoke you. When they see desire, they dangle the bait and you bite. But here's the truth. When they can't read you, they can't control you. People who hide their emotions, who stay unpredictable, are the ones who control their fate. They don't let the world dictate how they feel. They decide. They are the ones who are in power. So ask yourself, how often do you let your emotions take control? How often do you let others read you and manipulate you? It's time to stop. It's time to take control. Now it's your turn. Start practicing. Start mastering your emotions. Stop giving away your power, because when they can't see through you, they can't break you. Leave this affirmation below in the comments. I reveal nothing. I control my emotions, and start acting like it. Number 2, see people as they really are. Here's the brutal truth. Most people see others through the lens of their own values. You're loyal, so you expect loyalty in return. You're honest, so you believe others are too. You're kind, so you expect kindness back. And what happens? You get used. You get manipulated. The moment your values don't align with theirs, you're left in the dust. They take what they need from you and move on. Machiavelli saw human nature for what it truly is: self-serving, inconsistent, driven by personal gain. He didn't waste time dreaming about ideals or moral fairy tales. He understood that most people are motivated by what benefits them, and only what benefits them. That's the cold, hard reality. Look at history. How many loyal allies turned on their rulers when things got tough? How many trusted friends betrayed those they swore to protect once they saw an opportunity to gain from it? This isn't just theory. It's the story of every empire that fell, every leader who was overthrown. Julius Caesar trusted Brutus, and Brutus stabbed him in the back. Was Brutus evil? No. He was self-interested. And that's the truth you need to face. Now think about your own life. How many of the people you trust have actually been there for you when you had nothing to give? When you were at your lowest? Who stayed by your side without hesitation? Who didn't need you to be useful before offering help? How many have disappeared when you stopped providing value? How many of those loyal friends would still be around if your success or status vanished? The answer may sting, but it's necessary. It's time to wake up. This doesn't mean you become paranoid or cold-hearted. It means you become realistic. You see people for who they are, not who you wish they were. Stop making excuses for those who have shown you their true colors. They've already demonstrated who they are. The question is, are you willing to accept the truth? Here's the exercise. Think about your closest relationships. Now take a hard look. How many of them are built on mutual respect and genuine connection? And how many are simply based on what you can provide? The truth will be uncomfortable, but it's time to face it. You can't build a foundation on lies. You can't trust people who only care when you're useful to them, and you can't keep pouring energy into relationships that don't give back. So what do you do with this knowledge? You adjust. You stop investing in people who constantly show you they're only there when it's convenient. You start focusing on the few who have been consistent, who have shown they're there for you, not for what you offer them. But above all, you stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending that your friends are loyal just because they say they are. What do they do when no one is watching? Take a moment to think. The people who gossip to you about others will gossip about you to others. The ones who mistreat others will eventually mistreat you. The ones who only show up when things are easy will vanish when things get hard. Stop living in denial. Stop giving second chances to people who have shown you exactly who they are. Stop hoping people will change when they've shown you they won't. Here's your affirmation. I see people for who they truly are. I no longer make excuses. Leave it in the comments. Accept the truth, and start acting accordingly. Number 3, control your emotional reactions. Here's a deadly truth. Emotions are reactionary. They don't think, they explode without warning, without hesitation. And when you act on emotion, you're making mistakes. Big mistakes. The kind of mistakes that leave you vulnerable, exposed, and easily manipulated. Think about it. When something happens that triggers you, what's the first thing you want to do? React. You feel anger surge through you, and without a second thought, you lash out. Or fear grips you and you freeze, making decisions based on what scares you, not what's best for you. Emotion clouds your judgment. It distorts reality. And by the time you realize it, the damage is done. You've already said something you regret, or made a move that cost you everything. Machiavelli understood this, and he was ruthless about it. He didn't let emotions dictate his actions. He said, "The wise man does at once what the fool does finally." The fool reacts immediately, and only later sees their mistake. The wise man waits. He pauses. He doesn't act in the heat of the moment. He lets the emotional storm pass, then moves with precision. Take a moment to consider history. How many leaders, how many powerful figures lost everything because they acted impulsively? Julius Caesar, Napoleon, Richard Nixon. All of them made their biggest mistakes because they allowed emotion, pride, anger, desperation to take control. Every one of them paid the price for not mastering their own reactions. You can't afford to be like that. When something triggers you, pause. Wait. Breathe. Think. Don't make any decisions while you're drowning in emotion. What you feel right now is not reality. It's your mind reacting to a perceived threat, a perceived challenge. But that's not the truth. The truth is, the best decision is always made with a clear head, not a red face. Emotions are a weapon if you control them. If you let them control you, they are your undoing. Think about the last time you acted in haste. Did it help you? Did it lead to victory? Or did it drag you deeper into defeat? You see, when you don't control your emotional reactions, you're handing the weapon over to the enemy. They know how to use your anger, your fear, your desire to get to you. They manipulate you. Now, I'm not saying emotions are bad. No, they are powerful, and they can be used as tools. But only if you control them. Only if you harness them, channel them. You can't afford to let them control you. Master your emotions, or they will destroy you. Start today. The next time something triggers you, pause. Don't react immediately. Wait. Let your emotions settle. Look at the situation through clear eyes, without the cloud of anger, fear, or desire. Then, make your move. And when you do, you will move with the force of someone who is in complete control. Leave this affirmation in the comments. I control my emotions. I am in control. And make it your reality. Number 4. Always have a backup plan. Let me hit you with a hard truth. Never rely on a single plan. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Why? Because life doesn't care about your plans. It will change on you in an instant, and if you're not ready, you'll be crushed. Most people are blind to this. They think that with one solid plan, they can conquer everything. But the reality is far darker. One unexpected event, one change in circumstances, and suddenly, you're scrambling. You've got no backup, no alternative. You're stuck, and that's when you get destroyed. Machiavelli understood this better than anyone. He knew that the people who win in life are the ones with options, the ones with multiple plans, multiple strategies, multiple paths to follow. You can't afford to put all your trust in just one option. Not in a world that's as unpredictable and brutal as this one. Think about it. When everything is going smoothly, it's easy to get comfortable. But when something goes wrong, and it will, where do you turn? Do you have a second plan? A backup strategy that keeps you afloat when things fall apart? Or will you stand there, helpless, watching everything you've worked for crumble? You think you're in control, but if you only have one way forward, you're vulnerable. That's not power. Power is having choices. Power is knowing that if one door closes, you can walk through another. The key to surviving and thriving is adaptability. You must always be ready to pivot, to shift gears when things change. You must prepare for chaos, because chaos is inevitable. Now let's be real. How many of you are truly prepared? How many of you have backup plans for every important aspect of your life? What happens if your career takes a hit? What happens if you lose that one key relationship or source of income? Do you have the resources to keep going? Or are you just one misstep away from falling apart? This isn't just about career or money. It's about your survival. It's about controlling your own fate. You can't rely on a single person, a single job, a single opportunity. If you do, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're handing away your power to something or someone else. So what are you doing to make sure you have options? What are you doing today to create multiple sources of income, multiple connections, multiple plans? You need to build your own stability. Don't depend on one thing. If you do, you'll be at the mercy of whatever comes next. It's time to stop playing the victim of circumstance. Start building your options. Start making yourself unshakable. The moment you have multiple paths to take, no one can corner you. No one can trap you. That's where your power lies. Leave this affirmation in the comments. I create my own options. I will never be trapped. And start living like it. Number 5, power respects power. Here's the truth most people refuse to accept. Respect doesn't come from being nice. It doesn't come from being agreeable or trying to please everyone. It comes from one thing: power. The ability to control your environment. The ability to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you. The ability to say no without fear of consequences. You think people respect you because you're kind or generous. Wrong. They respect you because they fear what you can do. Machiavelli understood this more than anyone. He said, "Since love and fear can hardly exist together, if we must choose between them, it is far safer to be feared than loved." Why? Because love is fleeting. It can be manipulated. It can fade. But fear? Fear commands respect. Fear lasts. People remember those who have power. The power to harm, the power to protect, the power to walk away and leave others desperate to regain your favor. Now, I'm not saying to be cruel. I'm not saying to be a tyrant. But I am saying, stop being weak. Stop hoping that people will respect you because you're likable. Stop relying on friendship and goodwill to protect you. That's a fool's game. People who are respected for their strength, their value, and their ability to control what's around them. Look at the leaders throughout history. The ones who were feared, not loved, are the ones who left their mark. Alexander the Great, Napoleon, Caesar, they didn't win because they were liked. They won because they were ruthless when they needed to be, and they never showed weakness. It's time to ask yourself, how much respect do you really have? How many people truly fear you? How many people know they can't take advantage of you? How many people think twice before crossing you? If you want real respect, build your power. Build your independence. Build your value. Become someone people need, not someone who needs people. Don't be the one who bends when others push. Set boundaries. Enforce them. And when someone tries to push past them, destroy any illusion they have of your weakness. Start today. Don't wait for others to respect you. Take control of your life. Take control of your boundaries. Don't beg for validation. Earn it through power. Leave this affirmation in the comments. I am respected because I am powerful. I do not beg for approval, and make it your reality. Number 6, timing is everything. Here's the harsh truth. Opportunities are fleeting. They come and go in the blink of an eye. If you're not ready to act, they're gone. And once they're gone forever. You can wait, you can hope, but the moment you hesitate, the window closes. The world doesn't wait for you to catch up. It moves on, and you'll be left behind. Machiavelli understood this, and he built his success on it. He knew that those who thrive are the ones who can recognize when to act. It's not about having the perfect plan. It's about seeing the opening, feeling the moment, and seizing it before anyone else can. Timing is everything. You act when the moment is right, not when everything is perfect. The wise know when to move. The fools wait too long and watch the opportunity slip away. Ask yourself this: how many opportunities have you missed because you hesitated? How many times did you overthink, doubt yourself, or wait for the right time, only to watch someone else take what could have been yours? Life is not kind to the indecisive. Those who hesitate lose. Those who wait for things to be perfect are the ones who get left behind. They're the ones who never take risks, never act in the heat of the moment, and they never win. They sit back, waiting, and watch as others capitalize on the opportunities they let slip through their fingers. Opportunity doesn't wait for your permission. It doesn't care about your comfort zone. It arrives when it arrives, and it's your job to spot it and act, no matter how messy the situation seems. Perfection doesn't exist. Opportunity is often disguised as chaos, unpredictability, or imperfection. Are you brave enough to seize it anyway? If you wait, the world moves on. Someone else will take that chance, and they'll win. You think you have time? You don't. Time is a weapon. Use it, or it will use you. The next time an opportunity comes, don't think. Don't hesitate. Act. And when it feels uncomfortable, when it feels risky, that's when you know you're in the right place. Stop waiting for the stars to align. Start moving now. Leave this affirmation in the comments. I recognize the moment. I act swiftly. And make sure you're ready when that moment arrives. Number 7. The goal is more important than the method. Let's be blunt. Stop obsessing over how you reach your goal. The method doesn't matter. What matters is whether you win. It's that simple. Results are what count. The world doesn't care about your process. It doesn't care about how polite or moral you were, or how neatly you followed the rules. It cares about whether you succeeded or failed. And if you waste your time trying to please others, trying to do things the right way, you'll never win. Machiavelli understood this better than anyone. He said, "The ends justify the means. The only thing that matters is your goal. The method? That's just a tool. If the method gets you to the goal, use it. If it doesn't, throw it out and find something else. Your goal is your mission. The method is just a way to get there." The world rewards results, not intentions. If you succeed, your actions will be justified. If you fail, no one cares how noble your intentions were. Think of history. Alexander the Great, Napoleon. Both men conquered empires, but their methods were far from perfect. They destroyed cities, broke treaties, betrayed allies. But guess what? They won. They didn't care what people thought of their methods, only that they achieved their goals. And that's what you need to understand. Victory is what matters. How you get there is secondary. Stop waiting for approval. Stop worrying about whether people like your approach. Stop playing by their rules. Your success will justify everything. Are you ready to stop pretending? Ready to stop seeking validation for every decision you make? The world doesn't care about your morals, your plans, or your well-meaning strategies. It only cares about whether you achieve what you set out to do. Everything else is noise. So, take a hard look at your life. What's stopping you from reaching your goals? Is it your method? Or is it your fear of stepping on some toes? Your fear of not being liked? Your fear of rejection? Let it go. Focus on the result, not the process. Stop waiting for others to tell you it's okay. Stop asking for permission. Take what you want. The moment you stop caring about others' approval and focus on winning, everything changes. Leave this affirmation in the comments. I focus on results, not methods. So there you have it. 7 timeless truths from Machiavelli that shatter illusions and forge unbreakable warriors. This isn't easy. It defies the fairy tales society sells you about blind trust, endless niceness, and emotional surrender. But you're not here for average. You're here to conquer, to wield power that bends reality to your will. The world remains a battlefield, ruthless, unforgiving, ready to crush the unprepared. Yet now, armed with these weapons, you're no longer prey. You're the predator, the strategist who turns chaos into triumph. Embrace it, apply it, and watch empires rise under your command. Before you go, drop in the comments. Which truth hit hardest? Which will you wield first? If this ignited your fire, smash that like button. It fuels the revolution and helps warriors like you find this path. And if you're committed to mastering the game, subscribe to Gaka Mindset right now. Hit the bell. We're unleashing deeper strategies every week to elevate your mindset and dominate your destiny. Remember, the victors aren't born. They're forged in the shadows. Become one. I'll see you in the arena. Drop this final affirmation. I am the strategist.